What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Does Boxing. Back with another live stream. We're gonna break down these new IBF rankings. You know how we get down. Salute to everybody coming through the building. Let me see. Man, A-Rod in the building. Salute, bro. Salute. Got a big fight day today. I know you ready for it, man. Salute to you. Yes, sir. So these new IBF rankings just came out, and y'all know if you follow the channel closely, y'all know I like to get into it, see what's going on with them. So I'm gonna do a screen share. We're gonna go through each division and see what's going on. See can we predict any fights and track any movement that's going down. So give me 1 second. I'm do a screen share. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it. Just wanna, get some knowledge, bring some knowledge to the game, stuff like that. All right, let me see. All right. So kind of make it a little bigger. All right, there it is. All right, so when I go to the rankings, I go straight to the website of the sanctioning body. You know what I'm saying? Those are most up to date. You know what I'm saying? They don't always come out on a specific date. Only the WBA, they come out on the last day of the month, like clockwork. But the rest of them, they got their own specific dates. So here's the IBF. This is a heavyweight division. Y'all see it came out Friday, so it came out late last night. So we know AJ is a unified champion. We know he's in talks to fight Fury. We know how that is. We're still waiting for a date, venue, all that good stuff. So, and then we know Tyson Fury is a WBC champion. So we got that covered. Now, it's supposed to have been an IBF final eliminator. It was supposed to have been Philip Herkovich versus Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter was number 3. You know what I'm saying? But since I guess he turned it down or he declined it. Some people call it a duck, but any way you look at it, Michael Hunter is out. Matchroom had won a purse bid for that fight, Herkovich versus Hunter, but Hunter pulled out. So you see, he got dropped from like I think he was 4, and then he got dropped all the way down to 11. You know what I'm saying? So they don't play. If you turn down the mandatory eliminator or something like that, they're gonna drop you down in the rankings. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. My man Ricky E, what's good, bro? Salute to you. Salute. Man in the building. Salute, bro. What's good, man? We're just gonna run down these rankings, fresh off the press. All right, so you see number 2, Charles Martin. He won an eliminator on the Wilder Fury 2 undercard against Gerald Washington. He was supposed to fight. Well, he was ordered to fight Hunter, but he said he got an injury. But I'm thinking he got something bigger coming. So we'll see. Usyk is going down the WO route, so he's really don't play no part in these rankings. Herkovich still there, so Herkovich is looking for an opponent. He at number 4, so they're trying to figure out. So we can pretty much guess who you think gonna be the opponent, who they're gonna order. Joseph Parker just fought Chisora, so do we see him fighting Herkovich? Herkovich trying to come back in July. He been in camp since like for the last 2 months or something like that. So and I doubt it'd be number 5, Joseph Parker. Number 6, Ajit Kabiel. He just had a fight announced yesterday. He about to fight journeyman Kevin Johnson for a WBA international title. And he's with Top Rank, so that's probably off the table. You know what I'm saying? Process of elimination. Tony Yoka, he's with Top Rank. He trying to fight. He got a European title. He trying to fight some guy named Herbeck, some crazy name. I know that guy Herb. He fought Rivas like a couple years ago. So Yoka trying to fight him. So I don't know if it's gonna be him. Andrew Ruiz Jr. You know what I'm saying? That sounds good. But he just fought. I know he's looking to get back in the ring, but do they take that? You know what I'm saying? Against Herkovich? I don't know. I would say nah. I would say he'll stay on the PBC side and fight one of those guys like Ortiz or one of those guys on that side, trying to stay in line for Wilder. Then you got Ortiz. Ortiz number 9. Now Ortiz and Herkovich, they sparred before. You know what I'm saying? Herkovich do his camps in Miami with the what's his name? The trainer, the Cuban trainer. He had Cotto against Floyd Mayweather. His name's slipping my mind, but y'all know him. He's the professor. So he been in count with Ortiz before, so they probably familiar with Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Will he accept that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He looking at Andy Ruiz in the summer and talks about him getting on the Earl Spence card when he fight Ugas. So we don't know. We'll see. Joe Joyce. Now that's an amateur rivalry right there. Now Joe Joyce got business in the WBO. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get the interim fight with Usyk. Maybe he don't want to wait for Usyk and go straight to Herkovic. If the fight go across Joyce's table, I don't see Joyce turning it down. Then you got Hunter, so he's not gonna be Hunter. Dempsey McKean, he about to fight next week in Australia. Aldo Wallen, maybe if they go down all these guys, maybe get to Aldo Wallen. I don't see Aldo Wallen turn that down. Zane Z Lee, I don't even think he in condition to fight anytime soon after that fight with Jerry Forrest. So I would X him out. And then Huey Fury, maybe he fought for the eliminator before against Pulev. So my process of elimination, if I had to guess, I would say, damn, I would say Joe Joyce. If it come across Joe Joyce's table, he gonna take it. I think it's gonna get all the way down to about Joe Joyce. I think all of Wallen. So between Joe Joyce, Wallen, and Fury Fury, I get those the three guys. I won't be surprised if it's Fury Fury because that's the easier fight to make. Both guys match room. You know what I'm saying? Fury fought for that position before, so we'll see, man. So it's interesting stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting to see when one guy pull out. Then you know what I'm saying what can be the possibilities. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, bro. He said Ruiz versus that's a good fight. Hopefully that fight get made. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if it's next, but hopefully it get made. And with the PBC guys, see, it's like that'd be a good fight for Andy Ruiz too. I think Andy Ruiz can have success against well, I don't know. That's a tough fight though for Herkovic versus Andy Ruiz because stylistically, Herkovic like to stay outside range. He'll stay out, you know, he'll use his range and throw hooks and stuff like that at long distance and use his jab. So that might be a tough fight for Andy Ruiz. That's a style that he had trouble with in the second AJ fight, and we know he was overweight and stuff like that. But he'll have trouble with that type of style any day. So we'll see, But it's fun to talk about it though. What's up, JC? Salute, bro. Salute. All right, moving down to cruiserweight. All right, let's get to it. So we got the champion is Breeders. I think he's the number one guy. He is the number one guy in cruiserweight. Then you got the WBA. The WBA got like three champions. Galamarian is the super champion. He's supposed to be fighting his mandatory Igorov coming up. Makabu, he's at voluntary stage. So I would love to see Breeders versus Makabu. I'd love to see Breeders versus Lawrence Okoli, who just won his WBO title. And Lawrence Okoli called out Breeders, so I think that's a natural fight. But Breeders, I'm hearing he's trying to move up to heavyweight. And on the website, it says that somebody is fighting for his title. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull that up real quick. Just you know what I'm saying, just let y'all know. All right. So look at that right here. IBF Cruiserweight Championship. Now, is that the world title? I don't know. I'm confused. This is the 29th. Well, excuse me, the 30th of May. So did he vacate? You know what I'm saying? The rankings is not showing that he vacated. So I don't know. You know how that stuff is. So for right now, we're gonna say he's still the champion. Next week, he's gonna have a mandatory for the number one spot. You got the number 4 guy, Kazniski. He's gonna fight the number 8 guy in Poland. That's May 14th. I'm gonna break that down too next week when I do my pregame show. That's a good fight though. Kazniski is like 35. He a come forward guy. He got a high knockout ratio. He's from Russia, and Cezalak, he's a tall guy, good boxer. You know those guys from Poland. They're very tough, kind of fundamentally sound. You know what I'm saying? They know how to fight. They kind of basic too, but that's a pretty good fight. So yeah, you got Tommy McCarthy. He's supposed to be fighting next week too. That's May 15th. He's fighting on the zone card. David Light from New Zealand. Let me see who else they got that's notable. Kevin Lorenia, he's going for the WBA regular title versus Mahari. So we'll see. CBS in there. Tashenko, he just fought for the WBC mandatory, but he lost. Number 15, the Russian Hammer. He about to fight for a Bridgerweight silver title. So I think May 21st. So yeah. So the thing with cruiserweight, we know the cruiserweight is a stepchild of the boxing divisions. So we need those guys, the top guys, to fight each other. So we can, so fans can really get excited about it. Nobody's really tracking cruiserweight like that since Usyk left. You know what I'm saying? And those guys are big punchers. They're really heavyweights that they can get down to 200 pounds. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens. We'll see. All right, moving on. Light heavyweight. So, this is the wrong. Hold on, let me go back. Let me make sure I get it right. Might have the wrong date on there. All right, there you go. There you go. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't missed none though. Oh yeah, it's the same. It's the same. All right, let me go to light heavyweight. My bad. It's all good. So light heavyweight. So Arthur Beterbiev is the unified champion, IBF WBC. He just fought, defending his title against Adam Danis. That was March the 20th, I believe. He got like a late stoppage. I think a 10th round stoppage. But he have a mandatory Min Fenlong. So it supposed to have been Min Fenlong. He supposed to defending his mandatory versus him. But Fenlong from China, he can't get out the country. You know what I'm saying? So they try and make Arthur Beterbiev unified with Joe Smith Jr., which is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? That'd be fireworks. We seen Dimitri Bivol last week. Wasn't the best performance, but I thought he won pretty clear. So it's good to see him back. They're talking about Bivol versus Zerto. Zerto supposed to make his return to the ring on the Golden Boy show coming up. So we'll see how that plays out. But I want to see unification. Brother Beer versus Joe Smith. That's a natural fight. Both guys on top rank. I like that fight. So you got Joshua Bawaxi. He's fighting next week. He said, yeah, we need more unification like heavyweight. Yeah, for sure. They can unify that division. It should be easy. And then you only have one belt left. Bivol is not a big name, so I don't think he's going to garner, I don't think he'll outprice himself. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But we're actually fighting next week. He fighting a guy named Dos Santos, something like that. He 15-0, but we actually should win. I want to see how Waxy look with his new trainer, Virgil Hunter. That's why I'm interested in that fight. Just want to see how he look. Lyndon Arthur, he had an upset victory over Anthony Yard, but he hurt his hand in that fight, so not sure when he's coming back. There is a rematch clause for Yard, but Yard is taking a tune-up. Then I think they're gonna do that fight later on this year. Let me see. Zerto is number 5. You got this kid Bolanex. He's a countryman of Breedis. I seen them sparring before. Callum Johnson had a comeback win last week. Let me see. Badu Jack, he's fighting a rematch with Pascal. That's a good fight. The first fight was good. Anthony Yard, he put out his fight last week. I think it was last week because he has some dental issues going on, but he should be back. This guy Ferris Chevalier, he had an upset victory over Capolero in Australia. That was in March. Dantes, you got Marcus Brown in there. Marcus Brown. Now, when they announce this Fox schedule coming up, expect to see Marcus Brown in a good fight, or expect to see him on the schedule. You know what I'm saying? He fought April the 20th, but nobody knew about it. You know what I'm saying? Only like the real insiders. You know what I'm saying? We knew about that, but he fought off TV. He got a 10-round unanimous decision. So yeah, we'll see, man. But it's good to see light heavyweight popping, getting back in the swing of things, because it was dormant for a minute with all the with COVID and then the injuries, and then once the top guys start fighting, then we can bring the division back. So that's what's up. But they definitely need to fight each other. All right, super middleweight. So we know we got a big one tonight. Canelo versus Billy Joe unified the 3 belts: WBC, WBA, and WBO. So that's what's up. Caleb Plant is the IBF champion. He's gonna sit out for for Canelo, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's banking on. If Canelo loses tonight, then Caleb Plant is gonna fight Anthony Durrell in September or something like that. So remember who said that first. So some people want Caleb Plant to fight. You know what I'm saying? In between that, me myself, I say no. I say don't. I say sit out. You know what I'm saying? Sit out. He coming off a hand injury. And no need to risk it. You know what I'm saying? If you got a big payday on the horizon, nah, just sit out. Just get yourself in shape. You'll have a longer camp, and it shouldn't be no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't risk it if you got that big fight on the horizon. But some people say stay active. I mean, it's a lose-lose to me. You stay active. You not if he stay active, he's not gonna fight nobody tough. He's gonna fight somebody in the top 15. You know what I'm saying? So he'll probably fight Alantez Fox. Does that get you ready for Canelo? Or do you want to fight a guy similar style? He's not gonna risk that shit. So he might as well just sit out. All right. So far as the mandatory, now this fight supposed to have been scheduled. Evgeny Shevchenko. This fight was postponed a couple weeks ago. But Shevchenko versus Adios, they supposed to fight, but Adios got COVID, so it is what it is. But they're gonna run that. They're gonna run that back, and that's gonna be the #1 challenger for Caleb Plant. Uzcategui, he jumped into the rankings last month. He's gonna fight Benavidez. You see Benavidez slid up in there? There you go. Benavidez slid up in there. So that's what's up. So maybe Benavidez and Uzcategui can be eliminator too. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if Uzcategui and Benavidez versus Benavidez August 28th be for the WBC mandatory and the IBF. Don't be surprised, especially with this fight right here, number 3 versus number 4 being postponed. Hey, don't be surprised now. And that'd be a good deal too, because if Benavidez become mandatory in the IBF and Canelo has the belts, or Caleb Plant, he's going to get that fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? The IBF don't mess around with the mandatories like that. You got Danny Jacobs. So word came out about Danny Jacobs. I don't know if you guys heard about it, that Matchroom was trying to make an offer to Joe Smith Jr. to fight at light heavyweight for the title when New York City opened up in the fall. That'd be a big fight for New York City though. But I don't know. I think they got bigger plans doing unification. I don't want to see Dan Jacobs get that fight coming off that Rosado performance or lack of performance. So that's just talk to me. Shinskin, he's a good prospect, crossing over to a contender. Caleb Plant, Anthony Durrell. So like I said, if Plant don't get Canelo, Anthony Durrell going to get that. Watch what I tell you. Scardina is a good fighter from Italy. He got some flaws though, but he can fight though. Carlos Gongora up in there, the IBO champion. He's a nice southpaw that can punch. Zach Parker, number 13, is a WBO mandatory, so he's sitting pretty. He's trying to get the. Don't be surprised. Look, listen. I'm gonna say this. This is another one I'm gonna throw out there. If Canelo run this gauntlet and become undisputed, he trying to fight in December. He already talking about fighting in the UK. Don't be surprised if he go fight this since he's fighting mandatories now. Don't be surprised if he fight the WBO mandatory in the UK. Don't be surprised. Zach Parker. Y'all heard from me first. You got Alantez Fox up in there. So Alantez Fox, he got this ranking because he was supposed to have been like the replacement for Caleb Plant versus Truex. And it didn't come to fruition, but they gave him a 15 ranking. So he might, like, if Caleb Plant do get the Canelo fight, I can see Durrell versus Alantez Fox. I can see that type of fight. You know what I'm saying? So just me playing matchmaker. Darnell Kirkland in the building. He said that'd be interesting. Connell Local Sports. What's good, bro? Salute. So yeah. So Yeah, we got a big one tonight, though. I know everybody gonna tune into that. So 160. 160 is down right now for me because the top guys not fighting each other. Triple G is the IBF champion, but he talking about I don't know what he talking about fighting in New Year's Eve. So he tripping. But I did hear that he was trying to fight. Damn, who he was trying to fight, man? Oh, Falcao. Falcao had a big write up. See, yo, so how I be finding out stuff, yo. Yeah, sometimes I get little tips and stuff like that. Yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might slide me a bird or something like that. But I also go to these fighters' country and translate that shit. Like like if it's a popular fighter, like how I know about Castano and Charlo, how I know that fight was happening. I went to like a Brazil Argentina newspaper, and they said because they be dropping gems, and we don't even know this because we don't get that news. But they said this like in maybe March or February, no March, that Castano and Charlo gonna fight in July. That's how I already knew it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But it don't get to us, so a lot of people probably don't check for that. All you gotta do is go to the sports section over there and translate that shit. It'll tell you everything you need to know. And the same thing right here. Falcao said to that paper that he expecting to fight Triple G. They had talks to fight Triple G in August. So don't be surprised if you see that fight get made. And Falcao is trained by Robert Garcia. So that's what's up. So far as the meta, so we know the champions. Murata is the WBA. You might see him. Don't be surprised you see him fighting old man Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez is number 4 in the WBA rankings. Jamal Charlo, he's facing a lesser known guy, June the 19th. You know what I'm saying? And then Andre just fought, you know what I'm saying, his mandatory. So he up in Dallas right now acting the fool. So we'll see. But as far as the mandatory, now they had a fight scheduled. The number 3 guy right here was Shishkit. He supposed to fight Patrice Vanoy. And that fight was postponed because of COVID issues and stuff like that. So when that fight get on, that's another IBF mandatory. And a lot of IBF mandatories don't be that good. I'm gonna be 100. They're just good with keeping their rules. That's why I like the station body. So we'll see. Jaime McGee is coming back June 19th. His fight was postponed. It supposed to have been April 23rd. He's gonna run it with he gonna run the fade with Selecki. That should be a fun fight. Talk about Falcao, Illinois, Radovan from Germany. See these guys right here make the this why the division kind of weak for me. I seen this guy fought recently from Italy. Zanabek is nice. He was top rank. He a southpaw. He got under 10 fights, but he can punch. You got Zeller still up in there. Fizen boots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how these rankings are. But yeah, it's crazy. So I mean, I know Falcao said to his newspaper he supposed to get Triple G, but don't be surprised if you see Triple G fight one of these lower guys like this. Don't be surprised. Marcos, Nader. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, yo. All right, so junior middleweight. This the best division in boxing, bro. This is the best division in boxing. The deepest division. It's all 50-50 fights. We had a good fight yesterday. So let's talk about this division. Jamel Charlo, the unified champion. He got the 3 belts. He about to fight for undisputed versus Brian Castano, which is a good fight. I don't think it's a 50-50 fight, but it's a competitive fight. I think Charlo got the edge on that. But I can't wait to see that. That's July 17th. Charlo has an IBF mandatory, y'all. So this guy right here, Background. Now he fought on the Charlo's undercard, their pay-per-view. He was a replacement. Don't be surprised if he get back on that card, maybe fight a lesser known guy. I don't know. But he's gonna be on that card, he's gonna be a replacement again. But the reason why I say this is because we know we want Charlo to fight the big fights and stuff like that. Don't be surprised if Charlo fight this kid at the end of the year, just to get the man. So if he stay at the division, so just giving y'all the heads up, so nobody go crazy. Why? Why Charlo fighting this guy? And this guy been mandatory pushing 2 years. November 2019. So pushing 2 years. So he gonna get his bump. So all he gotta do is keep winning. And he's trained by Virgil Hunter. Jack Koke, now he won a eliminator. I can see him fighting a PBC guy as a B side. He did it before. He fought Selecki. He fought Derevchenko. So I can see him over there. Tim Tszyu got a big fight coming up for in Australia versus Michael Zarafa. I think that's July the 7th. That just got announced. Jared Hurd moving up to 160. I don't know if it's a one and done or he's just going up there just to get this fight with Arias. But that's on the Floyd pay-per-view joint. Ted Cheeseman. Ted Cheeseman is one of the most entertaining guys in the sport of boxing. He's so fun to watch, bro. Austin Trout, he has a fight coming up in Dubai. He got a TBA opponent, but he should have something announced. Charles Conwell, he hurt his hand and he missed out on the April 8th date on Ring City. So he should be back on the Teofimo Lopez and Cambosis undercard. And that fight got pushed back to June the 19th. Brandon Adams coming off that big victory over Bulachuk. He's up in there. This guy right here, he can fight though. I think he's a stablemate of Koke. I want to say he got a fight coming up, or he just fought. He's decent. We got Rosario. He got a big fight with Lubin coming up. J-Rock, man, I ain't heard from him in a minute since he supposed to fight on Christmas, but he got pulled out because of COVID. So I don't know. I would like to see maybe he get the number one guy. I don't know, man. You never know how PBC be running shit. Troy Williamson, he had a big victory last weekend. Abbas Baru, he a decent fighter too. Anthony Fowler, Magomov Kubanov. He just fought Liam Smith yesterday. My bad. That was a good fight. So yeah, 154. Yo, like I be saying, that shit is shark infested. I think it's the best division in boxing, bro. Like deep, it's deep. I even talk about Goucher and Fondor and Tony Harrison. They get itself together. Shoot, throw Perella up in there while we at it. I know I'm missing some people too. Michael Soro. That division is crazy. It's crazy. I know people was talking about welterweight is the best division. Man, they top heavy and they divas. They ain't fighting. 135, same thing. They're talking about four kings and they haven't even negotiated a fight with each other. So I'm rocking with 154 until further notice. All right. So moving down to 147. So we got Earl Spence, the unified champion, IBF, WBC. He looking to face Ugas. Bud is the WO champion. We all know the scenario with that. Quadratilo is he a long reigning mandatory too. He going on 2 years for him too. And he's facing his third southpaw in a row. He has a fight schedule. Damn. June the 19th. He's facing another southpaw. A southpaw from Argentina who Ugas fought on the Danny Garcia Sean Porter undercard. So that's 3 southpaws in a row. You know what I'm saying? That just tells you what he's about to do. So after Spence and Ugas, expect Spence versus if Spence win or Ugas the winner. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be political. But if Spence win, he's gonna face his IBF mandatory at the end of the year. So that's what it is. I know people talking about Bud. Listen, that fight ain't happening no time. That shit ain't happening. I already came to a realization. Sean Porter, number 2. Now, Sean Porter, now he got that position. He's a WC mandatory too, but he haven't been called yet. But he just won an eliminator, so he's really not the mandatory per se. He's in the position. He won the eliminator, so he can probably fight anybody. I think he's gonna be back probably like July. So when that Fox schedule come out, you'll probably see him on there. But we'll see. You got Boots. Boots jumped up to number 3, just like I said, because Lipinets, Lipinets was number 3, and Boots beat him. So you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. So that's some good shit right there. So Boots is right there for a title eliminator. You know what I'm saying? Cassius Clayton's number 4. That's the fight I think is next. That's the fight. I think they're gonna make that fight next, and they're gonna be some type of eliminator. Bump Sean Porter out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, that's some good news right there. You know what I'm saying? So you got Avanesian number 5, Abaro number 6, Ivan Golop. He supposed to fight on the Teofimo Cambosis on the card too. Let me see. What's up? What's up, Jaleel? Oh, he came in just in time. We was waiting the weeds until I talked about boots. What's good with you, bro? He said make boots. No, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do that. My man been mandatory for a long time, but that's good. You remember I was saying Boots gonna jump up to number 3. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm thinking he gonna fight Clayton though. He gonna fight Clayton. Quadratilo, they positioning him. He just signed with Samson. Samson do all the matchmaking for PBC. Yeah, man. But I want to. Yeah, Boots is there though. He coming. Oh, you been here listening? Salute to you, bro. It's all good. That's what's up. But yeah, that's good news, man. Climbing the rankings. So this the sanction by where he gonna get his world title shot in. This one right here. Okay. Oh, Golop number 7. Now he's fighting on. I think he's fighting on the Teofimo and Cambosis undercard. He a Ludabella fighter. I think he's fighting Eric Walker at 154. But don't hold me to that. Daniel Elalusinov. He might have something big coming. I don't know. I like the fight with him and Rashidi Ellis. That makes sense to me. This Karen guy, he bought the fight. He got high ranking in the WA. Mira Kanya. Connor Ben up in there. Alexis Rocha, he has a fight on the Munguia undercard. Look at Virgil Ortiz, number 14. Stanionis, number 15. Stanionis is the number 1 contender in the WA. Virgil Ortiz is a number 1 contender in the WO now. So, man, these young guys is making a move, man. But yeah, I like this. I like they putting Boots right there. I think they're gonna knock Porter out that. And they're gonna do some type of eliminator right here. That makes sense to me. That makes too much sense to me. Boots versus Clayton next. Makes too much sense. All right, moving down to 140. Let me see. He said, "Good, yeah, that's a good look, bro. He right there. He right there. Keep fighting these fringe good contenders. I like a Mean Machine fight. I like Clayton fight. I like Josecito fight, but I doubt if he get that. And based off the rankings, I'm gonna pick guys that's in the rankings that would make more sense. But 140, we got the big undisputed coming up in a couple of weeks. So, like I always say when I do these rankings, these guys underneath just need to position themselves because we know Taylor and Ramirez are some big boys and they ain't staying at 140 for too much longer. But that's why I say they need to do that. So, as the mandatory situation, the IBF ordered 2 eliminators. The first one is number 5, Ponce. He's going to fight Louis Risson. That's a matchroom fighter, Eddie Hearn. I expect that fight to get announced pretty soon. Probably like June. What is it? June? Probably June 12th or June the 19th. Something like that in the UK. That's a dangerous fight for Risson though. Because he don't like to play defense. And then the second eliminator, this is gonna be a crazy fight. This made the 29th on PBC. So Brivio Matisse versus Bakhtir Jenebayev. Yo, that's a crazy fight, bro. I think that's on the undercard of Donaire Ubali. And then you got Gary Antoine Russell on that card. He's facing Santiago, the one who just fought AB. So yeah, bro, that's a good ass card, bro. Damn, that's a good card. So yeah, and then the winners gonna fight each other. Ponce Risson versus the Matisse Jenebayev card. I mean, the winners are gonna fight each other for the mandatory, or it might be for the vacant IBF. So yeah, bro, that's what's up. You got Regis at number 9. Regis probably like if we really doing these rankings right, Regis probably be the number 1 contender. You know what I'm saying? This kid right here now, Andy. I might say his name wrong. I'm just gonna say Andy, but he's a stablemate of the Monster anyway. So expect to see him on anyways undercard June 19th. He can fight too. Gabriel Venezuela. He's managed by Eddie Reynoso. He had a big victory in the UK from Mexico. Brandon Lee up in there. There you go. These young guys is moving. Galashev is nice. Pedro, see, I don't get this ranking. He beat Matisse on the Wilder Fury undercard. He beat him, but he's number 14, and then Selden is number 15. So yeah, 140 get cracking though. Yes, sir. All right, moving down to 135 lightweight. All right, we'll keep it rolling. So Teofimo Lopez facing his IBF mandatory George Kambosos. That got moved to June 19th. We all know about that one on Triller. Devin Haney fighting May 29th. I'm going to that one. Devin Haney versus Linares in Vegas. I'm gonna go to that one. See what's popping with that, and what else going on. Fortuna. So Golden Boy still got Fortuna's contract. Jojo Diaz trying to get in and be the fight for eliminator in the WBC. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like that fight. I like it. I like Jojo too. You know, Jojo lost his IBF, but I like that. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. My man Jalik and then that super chat. Appreciate that. He said LW the consultant. Whenever you're ready for a fancy debate, you know where to find me. Man, I appreciate you, bro. Salute to you for that, man. For real. All love right there. Appreciate that. So going through these rankings, we got Isaac Cruz, Pitbull Cruz, number 2. He won an eliminator. He had a victory, what was it, March the 13th on Benavidez on the card. But he got a high ranking in WBA too. So I don't know. Limon. I think I seen him fight recently. But I know he a big puncher though. Lee Selby still in there. Lomachenko, he about to fight Nakatani. That's gonna be a good fight though. June 26th in Vegas. But Ranacek, he got a high rank in the WBO. That's the one he had the crazy ring interests. Him and Lomachenko, Usyk, Volchik, all those guys was on the Olympic team. Emmanuel Tego. Now he's a good little contender. Not sure what he gonna do. Jacob and he's from Australia. Zur Adelev. He had a tough fight his last fight. He got knocked down, all types of crazy shit. But he won though. Nakatani number 10. Michelle Rivera is a good fighter on PBC. Michelle Rivera is a good fighter. My man JC laughing. Richard Coleman, he done dyed his hair blonde and everything. But salute to him though. He should be back. Giovanni Straffion, look at that. Look what God can do for you. He went over there and slept James Tennyson in one round. He got the number 13 ranking. He a dangerous dude. He don't got nothing to lose. That's why I like. See, that's why I like watching these guys, man, and paying attention to them a little bit. I seen them on a Facebook stream, like maybe the end of 2019. And I seen him fight. Like, this dude is crazy, yo. I didn't think he was like that good, but the way he fought was crazy. But he went over there and he slept James Tennyson. Now he number 13. I'm not sure if Eddie Hearn got options on him. Maybe he do. But yo, that guy, he'd make a fun fight with any of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. All right, we're gonna move down to 130. Keep it rolling. All right. I like 130. That's a good division. I mean, he said, "Bake the bully." Man, I think that was an old press release. I think that happened when he was in the amateurs, yo. I don't think that's recently, but I could be wrong. But what I got from it, he got suspended from any amateur competition, and that shit backdated like 2017, something like that. But I may be wrong though. What's good, Corey B? Salute, bro. Salute to you. But yeah, I'm not sure. I got to check into that. All right, 130. So the title is vacant. It's about to get fulfilled by Rachmanov, number 1. He's about to fight number 3, Ogawa. Kenichi Ogawa fought Tevin Farmer. He tested positive for banned substance. I thought he got a gift decision against Tevin Farmer, but he right back in the mix of things. That fight is like June 17th in Dubai, I want to say. Then they're gonna have a immediate mandatory. Number 4, Martin Ward versus Fazili. That fight's on the Devin Haney undercard. So I'll be in there to check that out. So that's what's up. JoJo, he number 6. Zephyr Barrett, Tevin Farmer. I heard Tevin Farmer about to fight for a WBC eliminator at 130 on the Teofimo undercard, but I'm not sure. Francois, Cordina, Nova. This guy right here can fight though. He got a long ass name, but he can fight. He a southpaw. I seen him fighting in Russia. I think it was March 27th. He alright though. He can fight. So that's 130. 130. I mean, let me before I go. So we know about what's going on Top Rank. So Shakur is a mandatory for Jameer Herring. Jameer Herring want a bigger fight and want to fight Oscar Valdez, but he already know that Shakur was a mandatory, so he probably gonna vacate. Shakur coming back June 12th against Nakathia, who is he's a decent. He gonna come to fight, put it like that, and he can punch a little bit. So that always, you gotta be ready for that. So Jameer Herring had like 30 days. So to my knowledge, he said he was gonna fight Shakur. So, but he could turn his back and be like, I'm gonna fight Oscar Valdez. But Oscar Valdez is they're trying to get him to fight Roberson Canseja, the Brazilian Olympic gold medalist, and they fought in the amateurs. So they're trying to do that in August. So, man, we'll see, bro. We'll see. But 130 is a decent division. Shaki Foster, can't forget about him. Hopefully he gets some worked out. All right, 126. So we got another vacant title. Kid Galahad versus James Dickinson 2 supposed to go down. Supposed to have been this weekend, but they couldn't get visas. So probably July for them. Mauricio Lara, remember he went over there and slept Warrington. Warrington not even in these rankings no more. Mark Marcelo, that's a PBC guy. So he might be in line for a title eliminator. Don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Gago, he just had a victory over McDonald. That was a draw. I thought he won that fight. That was on the zone. This Lopez kid, he fought on Showbox a couple times. Jarvis, he just had a victory. Abe, Murata, Isaac Lowe, that's Tyson Fury's homeboy. Jordan Gill, that's Max Room. Eddie Hearn, Lee Wood, Ryan Walsh. Okay, so we want to see unification, bro. You know what I'm saying? Leo Santa Cruz still a super champion in WBA. That shit's crazy. I don't know what's going on with that. He said Galahad need to give Gary. Yeah, bro. He got to get that belt first, then give him a call, man. He said Lara, he knocked him off the rankings. Yeah. What's good, Ali? Salute, bro. Yeah, man, he did. They supposed to and Eddie Hearn trying to make them fight in September. Nah, bro. Now Jameer Herring on Twitter saying he's going for the biggest bat. Yeah, I never believed he was gonna fight Shakur anyway. He can say yeah and tell the salute to you, Glenn. Salute. You can tell the WBA, WO, yeah, I'm gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? Because Shakur fighting for the interim title anyway. So if he win and my man vacate, he's just gonna get elevated to world champion anyway. That's not his fault though. So I know a lot of people get Shakur and these younger fighters hell, but a lot of these guys is ducking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's gonna I don't know what he's gonna do, but I know Top Rank is working on that Canseja fight for Valdez. I know that. So I don't know if Jameer Herring is just gonna vacate and fight at 130. I don't know what he's gonna do, but to me, it's I don't know. It looked crazy to me. And the only reason why I say it's a duck, because Jameer Herring, he knew that Shakur, and he was in the paperwork, he knew Shakur was a mandatory. And then they acting like, oh, I'm going for the biggest bag. Come on, bro. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Support your family. I'm with it. But it's a duck nonetheless. Just give the build up. You can still fight Valdez, so we cool with it. That's still a good fight. But, we know how these rules are. All right. So, yeah. All right, I moved down to 122. 122 is a hot division right now, bro. All right. So, you got the unified champion, MJ. I can't say his name. I'll just say MJ. So he had a victory against this IBF mandatory Asawa. That was like April the 3rd. He stopped him in 5 rounds. and he got ordered to fight a WBA mandatory. I know people say they never order mandatories for the super champion, but hey, they ordered this shit quick as hell, like the next day or two. So his WBA mandatory is running Rios, and that's a good fight. That's a makeable fight. Both guys on the zone. Running Rios is with Golden Boy. MJ is with Matchroom. That's a good fight. That should be all action right there. I can see that's a California fight, like Indio or something like that. Maybe on an undercard of somebody's of a big card, but that's a good fight. So that should be next for MJ. Luis Nery fighting Figueroa next week. That's gonna be a good fight. They unifying now. So yo, I know I know we say we can't unify the regular titles, but they about to unify the WBC and WBA regular. PBC on some new shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Steve Fulton, who's waiting for the winner in September. So that's what's up. That's what's up. So you got this Japanese guy. He done moved all the way up. So you might see him in an eliminator. Marlon Taples, he's with Manny Pacquiao. Carlos Castro has a fight coming up, but he's the WBC. He's number one at WBC. So, and he's with Top Rank. So I can see him probably on the Lomachenko undercard. He's coming back pretty soon. I forgot who he's fighting though. He fighting a little French contender guy. Dan Ramon's fighting next week, former unified champion. Asawa in there. Thomas Ward, Mike Plania. Yo, he fought last week and he got another fight scheduled. But it took him too long to have a fight coming off that victory over Joshua Greer. So I don't know. You're fighting next week. That's a younger brother of Khalil Five. He's fighting on the Bawaxi on the card. Michael Conlon fought last week. He looked so to me, but I thought he won clear. Foster. Oh, this the guy right here, Ricardo Espinoza. This the guy that Dan Ramon fighting. All right, so moving down. Where we at? 122. Excuse me, 118. He said, what's up with Jojo Fortuna? I guess they waiting for the WBC to approve it, I guess. I think that's the only thing. Golden Boy got the contract, just like they had the contract when Linares pulled out against Fortuna, because they was trying to make Tanner Holler versus Fortuna. So I mean, hey, I like the fight though. I like it. He said Heron Crew was Shakur Crew before Heron even thought about linking up with Bomac and Bud. Yeah, I don't even think that really matter because they know what it is. They know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is true though. To me, I don't know, man. Heron don't want that fight. You can tell in his body language and stuff like that. The biggest bad with Tio, not Valdez. So unless he's moving up for Tio, he's capped. Yeah, because Tio, we're expecting him to beat Kambosos. He don't have a fight after that. Well, we want to see him fight Haney, but like, do we really think that's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense if he did move up to get Tio. You know what? I'm thinking, man, that's a good ass idea because he is the WBO champion, and once he move up, he automatically become number one. Let's see what he gonna do. I'm going for Brandon. I like Nary in this fight. What's up, D Hodges? He said, "What's your thoughts on Golden Boy leaving the zone and going to Triller?" Oscar talks. Yeah, I mean I kind of figured that when I seen Oscar over there drunk as hell or high as hell, whichever over there. That kind of makes sense though, because his biggest star right now fit that fan base. You know what I'm saying? If he fit that Triller crowd, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia wants to get his stuff together. So yeah, I can see that. And really, since they lost Canelo, then what he really got? He got Virgil Ortiz, yes. You know what I'm saying? He got Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia gonna be off for a minute. But it's a big blow when they lost Canelo. So yeah, I can definitely see that. All right. So anyways, unified champion, he about to fight his mandatory. That's June 19th. Michael Desmarinas. He should win that fight. O'Bali fight next. Excuse me, not next week. He fighting the 29th against Donaire. That's gonna be a fun fight. Casemiro fighting Rigo. So yeah, yo, that's what's up, yo. 118. Okay. So some of the top guys fighting each other. Lee McGregor. I like this. I like this kid right here. He's nice. He can fight. He's gonna have an eliminator coming up, but not next. He about to fight for a European title. So that's kind of cool though, because if y'all don't understand, these guys in the UK, they got these belts. It's like progression belts, kind of like how we used to have back in the day, USBA and WBC Continental of America belt. They got belts like that over there. The Commonwealth, British, European title, Southern area title. So it's just basically giving those guys being a champion at a lower level before they get to world level. But this kid Lee McGregor is nice. He nice. He said the zone Golden Boys. Yeah, they don't fit. He said Ryan working his way out. Yep. I can see Ryan working his way out. I don't know about Virgil. Virgil, um, I don't know. I can see. Well, it's possible, but Virgil's one of those smart guys that, and he seemed kind of loyal. But I can see him bouncing too if he can't get the fights. They moving his career kind of good though. See, they scared to push him too early to that Bud fight because they worry about, remember what happened to Fernando Vargas. So I think he's pretty happy with how his career going. So we'll see though, especially if Oscar start, going crazy and shit. All right, Paul Butler, he a good fighter, former champ. Josh Greer up in there, he should have something coming up too. He should be on one of those. He should be on Shakur's card. But to me, Joshua Greer is declining to me. He declining. He don't know if he want to be a banger or a boxer, and I don't know. He ain't it right now. Anyways, brother Gary Antonio Russell, I don't know what he's gonna do. He supposed to have a fight coming up, but I know his younger brother fighting. Jason Maloney should be back in the mix. Aston Palette, Higer, he just lost. Rashid Warren, listen, yo, I got a drop, bro. I think Rashid Warren is moving down to 115, and he's gonna fight in Cajas. That's my gem right there. I think, yeah, that's what's gonna happen, bro. I got a little drop. We'll see if it happens though, because you know how PBC be working. But yeah, I think he's gonna drop down for in Cajas. All right, we almost done. In Cajas, so 115. This is a good division too. Juan Estrada, he gonna run it back with Chocolatito, Ioka. Then you got some Ramasai and Quadras. And Cajas, he had a good fight on the that was a boost on the card, April 10th. He had a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought he could have boxed to a decision, but he decided to stand and bang with the guy, and it made the fight close. But yeah, it's talks about him and Rashid Warren, yo. So when y'all see that fight on one of these Showtime undercards, just remember I said it. And my guess is gonna be I'm gonna say August, because that was a tough fight in Cajas had. Rashid Warren fought in February, so I'm gonna say probably on the Casemiro Rigo undercard. I'm gonna call it. And Cajas versus Rashid Warren on the Casemiro and Rigo undercard. There you go. Matchmaker 1-on-1. All right. Charlie Edwards in there. Francisco Rodriguez. That's a good fight he had. Charlie Edwards. His brother won a world title. Oh, shit. Yeah. 115 popping, though. They got some good contenders like Franklin Gonzalez. He a good contender. Showa Shida. Good fighter. So yeah, well, we like the shit going on at the top. Ioka might be fighting Dunietes again, rematch. Dunietes came back on the Heron Frampton undercard though, so we'll see. All right, moving to 112. Yo, how many of y'all watch this fight? Yo, I don't know how many in the building. Salute to everybody though. But Sonny Edwards, man. Let me see. I think I'm missing some stuff. So what if Neri Figueroa ended a draw, Fulton in the opponent? I think he'll fight Neri. Oh man, Reese Salim, I don't know, bro. I was trying to figure out. I think he'll be back on one of those Showtime undercards, but I'm not sure against who. What's up, Kurt Anderson? Salute to you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we got some good fights coming up for sure. Yeah, May gonna be a good month. Yeah, next week gonna be crazy. There should be some fun fights on the undercard too. But Neri Figueroa, I'm looking forward to that. Appreciate that super chat, bro. He said, "Yeah, that's a big fight, man. I like that fight, but I'm not sure what Aleem got next. I like Aleem to beat Fulton. Both fighters are dope. Yeah, that's a good fight. I'm not. I like Fulton, but that's a good fight. That's a good fight. I think Reese Aleem is the most athletic guy in the division, and he's so unorthodox, and he's so athletic, bro, and he come at crazy angles. That's a good fight, man. I hope they meet at the end. That was one of the fights I want them to have all the belts on the line, but that's a good fight. Okay. Where we at? 112. So yeah, how many of y'all seen Sonny Edwards last week? Sonny Edwards, bro. So he beat the long range champion, McAthaling. He beat him. That dude been champion for a long time. His last loss was to Donaire. And they took my man out. No, he got him at number 7. Okay. So they got him at number 7. Okay. But Sonny Edwards boxed a perfect fight. And he made me look good. Because my breakdown, the way the fight went inside my breakdown, how I broke the fight down. But I thought my man was gonna win because I didn't think Sonny Edwards had that gas tank, and he had it. All the real dangerous fighters, they would try to freeze out. Yeah, I think for Aleem, he should fight Crazy Zach Havanesian. That's a good fight for him. They both, I think Aleem number 1, he's number 2. Zach, he beat Running Rios. Running Rios about to fight MJ for the Unified Championship. That's a good fight. Zach is trained by Robert Garcia right now, so that's gonna be a good little matchup for Coach Bobby for Aleem. So yeah, I like that fight. You know what I'm saying? There's some smoke out there for him, but I think a lot of guys. So his guys turn down the fights though. His guys turn down fights because you see, he wasn't even on the schedule. You know what I'm saying? Angelo Leo, I thought him and Angelo Leo would have been perfect because Leo is a former world champion. They fought on the same card and they've been sparring. They know each other. But Angelo Leo about to fight Alamea. I don't know if y'all remember Alamea. He fought Neri in his last fight. I thought he beat Neri. He was jabbing the hell out of Neri. He all boxed him. His jab was better. Neri came on down the stretch. He got the decision because he's the bigger name in my opinion. But Alameda versus Angelo Leo, that's gonna be on the Charlo Montiel undercard, June 19th. That's a good fight in 122. That's why I say 122 is a hot division because if the guys at the top start fighting each other, then the guys right underneath the contenders, it make the division crazy, in my opinion. It said MJ would stay away from Aleem. Man, that's a bad matchup for MJ, in my opinion. That guy athletic. But yeah, Sonny Edwards, man, that dude boxed his way to a decision. I mean, hey. Yo, it was funny watching him fight though. But hey, let's see what he do. The WBA champion, Artem, this guy been champion for a long ass time. He really ain't done nothing. I think Sonny Edwards can outbox him. Now JC Martinez, that's another story. That's a good fight though. It got a good storyline because JC Martinez, he fought his brother, Charlie Edwards. You remember he hit him while he was down, the body shot, and then he won, but then they reversed it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a storyline right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good unification. Sonny Edwards is with Frank Warren, and then JC Martinez is with Eddie Hearn. So hopefully they can come to some type of resolution. Junto Nakatani, he's a new WO champion. His fight got canceled. He supposed to fight Acosta, the big puncher from Puerto Rico, but that fight got canceled because of COVID. But that supposed to have been May 29th. And they supposed to have a mandatory too. That mandatory got postponed. Number 5, Ricardo Sandoval from California. He's with Golden Boy. He's supposed to fight Jay Harris, MTK. That fight supposed to have been scheduled for next week, May 14th. And that's a good 50-50 fight too. But hopefully they can do that shit like in June or July. So we'll see. All right. Almost home. What's up, Michael James? Salute, bro. Salute. Got 2 more and we up out of here. He said Charlo Montiel got some good undercard fights. It's another good fight on the card. Yeah, you got Gabriel Magistri versus Cody Crowley. That's a good fight. That's at welterweight. Damn, what's the other one? I said it earlier too. I forgot though. Leo versus Alameda. You got Emmanuel Aleem at 160. The kid from VA, from Richmond, Virginia. He's fighting a kid named Amilcar Vidal. That's one of Samson Lickowitz fighters. So that might be a pretty good fight. I'm not sure that's gonna make TV though. All right, let's go through 108. So Fils Alvarado is a champion. He just missed out on unification because Elvin Soto, the WBO champion, who's the co-main for Canelo tonight, he signed with Matchroom. Both of them was with Golden Boy. So they're trying to set up a unification between Soto, WBO champion, versus the WBA champion, Kawaguchi. They both with Matchroom, so that's coming. You got Kenshiro. He just fought not too long ago from Japan. I think April 24th. He got a decision victory. But I want to see these guys unified, though. You know what I'm saying? 105, same situation. Same situation. They got 4 champions. None of these guys unified. I think this one right here, Kate Knockout Fresh Mark, he supposed to fight pretty soon, though. He a good fighter. And then they got the kid from Puerto Rico, WBO champion. So, yeah, that's what it is, man. So, that's it with the rankings, man. Nothing really. The IBF, you're not gonna really find no crazy shit in there because they pretty much by the book. WBA is the one that's always something crazy. But probably the most notable thing I covered was Michael Hunter. He pulled out of the Philip Herkovich IBF mandatory for AJ. He pulled out of that. Michael Hunter was like number 4 or something like that. They dropped his ass to 11. And he can't fight. He can't fight for eliminator for like a year or some shit like that. So they punish him for that. And I don't know why he pulled out, because he was talking a lot of shit though. But we'll see. So that's probably the most notable. 168. That's a big division. Got a big, it's on full display tonight. So we'll see what happens with Benavidez and Uzcategui. Oh, Boots. Let me go to Boots real quick. So that's some good news right there, bro. Boots number 3 in the IBF rankings. And then Jalik been talking about that shit for like a year, 2 years. But there it is. I just wanted him to get active, and he got active. That's what's up. So I expect. Listen, I can see Boots coming back on one of these Showtime cards. Hell, he can headline one of them shit. Or no, they already got it set. So I can see him. Then which card can y'all see him on? He just fought in April. I don't think it's gonna be none of the June cards. Maybe I would like to see him on the undisputed card with Charlo versus Castano. That'd be good. So man, we'll see, bro. It's just good to see him in the rankings though. That's what's up though. So I want to salute everybody coming through, blessing me with the super chats and all that good shit. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the comments. Make sure you guys hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? We just chopping up about this boxing and these rankings. You know what I'm saying? Like I do. So once again, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the support. That's my time, and I'm out.